All right, folks, we got a good one tonight here. Clean Racing League, presented by Ghost Athletics, the CRL podcast. And we're still in the chase race here. And it's kind of heating up here tonight. You know, you got Altus, Parker Collins, who has just dominated the season, but has really had a up and down chase. I mean, it's been a one for a wild one. He came in with a huge lead, and then that huge lead has gotten wiped out now. Let's look at the points real quick right here. This is actually the chase right here. You see on the screen. I'm going to follow along here with you a little bit. Collins got back in front of Altus last week a little bit at the road course, so that helped out by the win he got. But it's still only 6 points difference. Hostler right there with 13 points. He's still in it. Simley's still in it. Trask, remarkably, is still in this thing, too. We have 2 races to go here for the Ghost Athletics chase for the championship belt. That's right. They get a championship belt, folks. That is awesome. They're qualifying on the way, by the way. So, along with what you're seeing on the screen, we also have the best of the best finals here tonight. Justin Carey or Danny White. One of those guys is going to walk out of here being the best of the best here. So, let's see which one of those guys actually do it. And let's first things first, let's actually look and see where they're at on qualifying. See where Danny White is right now. He is sitting 17th, and Justin Carey, I don't think has made a qualifying pass yet. Yeah, he did. He just got 13th, Justin Carey. So they're close. That's going to be a close battle. I mean, the one we want to look for right now, look at Jacob Grant. Wow, you got to be kidding me, man. He's up top, man, putting on pole. Woo! Showing off. Jordan Trask might be a sleeper in this championship. You better watch out. The guy is dead on consistent. If he could pull a win off, if Trask could pull a win, or even if he could get a good finish and Collins does not finish in the top 10, going into these, it's just going to be close. It's just going to be that close. Let me look. Go to cleanracingleague.com right now and go check out. You can check out the standings. But we have two races left. Okay? 2 races, folks. We have tonight and next week will be the championship race. It's going to come down, I think, tonight between those guys. Trask has a shot. He's 16 back. Simley's 14 back. 13 back for Hostler. 6 back for Altus. They have shots, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Collins needs to come out of this race. If he can't win it, be very consistent with it. Altus has to come out here. And right now, Altus sitting 13th in it. Has to come out of this thing with a good finish. So does, I mean, all 5 of those drivers do. Curtis a little bit too far back. He would almost need like a Hail Mary out of left field. So all 5 of those drivers have a shot. I don't know. This one, whew, folks, it's wow. Wow. That's all I got to say. I mean, that's how close it is. Stay tuned. Qualifying underway, and it looks like Jacob Grant is going to be the man on pole. Trask tried to improve a little bit. Wasn't able to do it. We got a couple other drivers still trying to get out here. Justin Curtis right there trying to see if he can't improve a little bit. He does. He jumps up to 17. Okay. It looks like Gillian, Gerber, Brzezinski, Moyer, Jackson, and Ghost, they all not qualified. Although they have charters, so they should be okay. 110 laps, 80% fuel, 3 sets of tires, folks. It's man, this season has just been like a wild one. I know the Dusty Martin fans are out there already. They're screaming, woo! Everybody got a kick out of my comment last week I said about Ross Tatum. I always like throwing, a little surprise in there for everybody. But it does look like Jacob Grant's going to be the man putting on pole here tonight. And that is awesome. Grant would love to come out of here with a win. Let's bring him up and get a word with him. Because I don't think anybody else is going to knock him off. I don't think. We'll give it a second here. Yeah, we'll bring him up. Jacob, join the booth. Got a copy.
What's going on, Joe?
Pretty good. Well, put it on pole tonight. And how you feeling about this track? I know Phoenix can be a little tricky.
I kind of like Phoenix. I feel like it's a good opportunity to come out here and still a win in the playoffs, even though I'm not really going to make a difference if I win to win the championship. But yeah, it feels good. It's pretty gripped up. Rear tire is probably going to wear out pretty quickly. Right front is if you send it in the corner too hard. So I expect a little bit of tire wear, and if you can manage it, then you should be able to pull away from these guys with the clean air.
Yeah, now, and you mentioned that too. We came from the track last week that, dirty air really mattered a lot. How about at this track here tonight? Do you think maybe the dirty air would be tough to pass here?
Yeah, especially in 3 and 4. I think later in the run, everybody's just going to start migrating higher and higher, or in 1 and 2, excuse me. Everybody's just going to start migrating higher and higher, and then really sending it down in 3 and 4 to try to get a fast lap or try to dive bomb somebody. But if you can stick it in the middle in 3 and 4, you can probably hold the outside as long as you chase them down the track through the dog leg.
Well, man, I tell you what, man, it's good to see you on pole tonight. Good luck out there.
Appreciate you, Joe.
All right, and get it back down there to his. Hope I put him in the right one. High five. All right. We're going gridding. We're going racing. We're going all that good stuff here tonight. Out front, Jacob Grant, Jordan Trask, man, trying to see if he can't sneak up into this playoff. Ross Tatum's right there. Starting third, Bobby Mantle in the fourth. We got Evan Kinney in the fifth. Charles Vanscoy starting sixth. Joe Spinelli. Oh, we got his Ram truck out here tonight. Started seventh. Parker Collins, he's hoping to have a good one here tonight in eighth. Ricky Hardin in ninth. Nathan Brown starting in the 10th. Oh, I hear you, Brown. Matthew Dyer starting right there at 11th. Lane Hostler, 12th. Let's look over here in the 13th place spot. You got a man, Joshua Altus right there, 13th. Caleb Smith, 14th. Scott Simley, 15th. Justin Curtis, 16th. Bradley Murphy, another Ram man there in 17th. Eric Anderson, 18th. Dusty Martin, 19th. Danny White, 20th. Bob Stevens there in the 21st. Chris Smith, 22nd. You got Jonathan Gaston. He's back in the 23rd. Jamie LaRock, 24th. Jeremy Moyer, 25th. Justin Carey there in the 26th. Adrian Ghost, 27th. Steve Gerber, 28th. David Persiski there, 29th. Joshua Gillian, 30th. And 31 is Kenyon Jackson. Man, 31 machines here tonight. Going to do battle on a track that can be very, very tough. This one could be tough. You got the dog leg. Phoenix. to me, is one of these tracks where you either have a good race or you have a bad race. it's kind of out and in between specialty style track. We'll see how it goes here tonight. It's getting set to go green. Let me hear who your favorite driver is, by the way. Oh, there we go. Pace truck's in. Green flag. Let's see, man, if Grant and company up front. One thing, man, Collins does not want to do is get into trouble tonight, because I think if any one of these guys get into any bit of trouble and don't have a good finish here, it pretty much could be disaster. You only got one race going in left after the night. See Grant right there with Trask. Everybody fanning out a little bit. Yeah, Collins, man, already getting stuck. Here comes Altus. And this is kind of what Trask wants to see. Collins, falling back a little bit. Not sure how good he is at this track, but right now you see him right there marred in a little bit of traffic. Got Joe Spinelli in the Ram machine going up our high, getting into the wall. Don't be scared, because he's a points guy now. Now Parker's going to be aggressive here, but don't be too aggressive. The dial on the track. I think he really needs to concentrate on just being consistent. Altus needs to get up here along with Simley and all those. Scott, man, really falling back, man, back here in the 16th spot. There's some good racing, though, man, right now. There's old Ricky Harding. Everybody trying to fan out, get what they can get. Charles Van Scored, unfortunately, man, falling back a little bit. Trask taking the lead. Well, Trask, really, if he could win tonight, man, that would be a huge one for Trask. I think Collins right now probably concentrating on the fact of just being very consistent. Lord have mercy, man. Tatum's back in the weed brownie truck. Collins back up to third. The fourth. Up 4 spots. That just does not bode well for the competition. And this is what Collins needs. He's had a rough start to the chase, but if he can finish out these next 2 races, no problem. He's got the weed machine right there, Cosmic Mobile in front of him. Right there, that's Collins. You can see it. Kenny right behind him. Good showing. Go back just a little bit far back here. Man, you got Joe Spinelli. Looks like a Ram truck, by the way. Charles Van Scoort, Lane Hostler. Lane would love to get up there and try to defend this championship. When Collins is on the roll, though, he is tough to beat. A little further on back here in the back, Jonathan Gaston. And remember, we got that battle there. Justin Carey and Danny White, best of the best. Well, look at this. Carey right there with Danny White. Them two actually battling for position. You want to talk about a tight battle. Whoever finishes in front of whoever's going to win that one. Collins, if he wins tonight, could almost go into next week with a pretty good cushion. Pretty good cushion. Good racing throughout the field. Really love seeing it. Good old Van Scoit and his SpongeBob machine. That's not a weed machine. That's I know it's a Little Debbie machine. Gillian, dude, you're taking it too seriously, brother. And by the way, ain't you supposed to be driving? Whatever happened to Fred? Oh, Fred's out here. Fred is, wait a minute. No, Fred ain't out here. Oh, my bad. Well, Fred normally does drive, I'm going to say that's Hater Bit. He does drive. Chris Smith actually took over. It's been about several seasons ago. Been about over a year now. Fred actually stepped down and gave the horns over here to Chris, and the league has really grown great since then. So, but yeah, Fred usually drives, but he's not here tonight, so I hope he is okay. So go Collins, I hear you. Yeah, there you go. And I like saying, man, that he's in a weed truck, because it's Cosmic Brownies. I know it's not weed, but it's the paint job on it. You know, it's look. Anything that talks about Cosmic Brownies, I mean, come on. If you eat it, what? You're gonna instantly, man, start seeing bubbles. I mean, there we go. Yeah, I mean, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Oh, okay, Hater. Yeah, yeah, I don't know why Fred's not here tonight, but he normally does run, and you know, I talk about Fred a lot, you know, and I at least got to, you know, give a shout out to him every race, and hope he's feeling well. Hope he's not, you know, feeling bad, or maybe he's just, you know, on vacation or something. He's out, you know, sipping on some tea, man, somewhere, pina colada, who knows, man, with Fred. But, you know, good guy, just comes out here, races, have fun. But Chris has took over and has done an outstanding job, along with the great sponsors like, Abraham Ghost here, Ghost Athletics, and then, you know, Caleb Smith. Caleb's done a thing with the CRL podcast. So two major sponsors. I know Chris now with the Savage Sim Wraps Designs has done good. As right now Parker Collins working over Jacob Grant. Can't quite get him here. It's going to be a tough place to pass. Evan Keeney's right there. Get back on him, Keeney. Get on him. This is what I want to see. I don't want to see guys scared to drive hard against the chase drivers. And I think what we've seen this season, I really, really, really like, because I think we have seen guys be very aggressive with some of the chase drivers. Not to the point of where they'll wreck them or anything, but to the point of really they, you know, look, you're going to earn it. You know, and I like that. I really, really do. So you can see Collins right now, because they have to work for it. They had to work for it. They don't want them to lay over them. Altus slowly but surely kind of creeping up here, and Altus needs a really good finish. He really needs to finish in front of Collins. Right now you got Van Scoit. Yeah, come on back out here, man. Hater, man. Race with us. Shoot. You know, it's season finale next week. Somebody's going to walk away with that championship belt. Battle right here, Ricky Harden. There's Judson Curtis. I was corrected. I've been calling him Justin Curtis for the longest time, but it's Judson. I need to put the in there with it. Oh well, my bad. It's on me. You can beat me up, Curtis. Also right there with him too with Simley. Those two guys, man, have made some waves in the chase. They really need a good finish here tonight, though. Collins been on it like he is. I tell you, and you know, Collins has had some, you know, bad runs, and you know, they chopped into that lead. If it wasn't for such a big lead that he had, Collins actually might be would be in a hole. right now. I think what really has saved Collins coming in to this championship race has been the fact that he had such a big lead and he dominated the season. I mean, that man just dominated. And it wasn't a chase format. If it had been a chase format, Collins might actually be out of this thing. It might have been that close, So right now he's turning over the wick here. But Jordan Trask really is, like I said before, really picked up. And let me put on the screen here just to show you what the points look like. Trask is not that far out of this thing. He's got a shot. He's 16 back. He's going to need some help, like winning the race, and maybe Collins getting closer to that 10th place area. Instead of right now being, where he's at. But kind of what the points look like right now. I mean, Collins doing what he needs to do. If he finishes right here, that's a win-win for him. Right off the money. I mean, right off the money. So, that's a win. I think anyways. I really do. I think it's a win either way, right there. A good race so far, man. Trask out front leading it. I talk about this track here too. When I speak of it, Phoenix, I kind of get a little cringy because this place has had some history of some cautions, and I've seen some of the best drivers around really struggle at this place. And right now you see Tatum, then you got Grant there. Collins trying to work over him. Grant gets a little slick there. Then you got Kenny back there too. Kenny Man, Bobby Mantle. Altus trying to pull up through here. Van Scoit, man, he's got that thing back straight and rolling right now. I like it. Charles Van Scoit. He's scoiting. Scoit. Ricky Harden right behind him. Matthew Dyer. Scott Simley looks like he's got a good long run truck there with Lane Hostler. They've been able to move back up a little bit. Oh, got some battling going on up here. Well, it's Collins. Yes, this is not what people want to see. Collins just walking through the field. It's just not what they want to see. He's got to be careful here. As those tires get worn. He's just been, all season long, watch Collins. And the one thing I've noticed about him, maybe just a very few tracks I haven't noticed, but for the most part, 90-95% of the time, he is so stable, so straight. He has found something out this season. He's been close on that championship many a times. Joshua right now is getting harassed by old Charles back here. Look at that. Got a SpongeBob machine. Burn It Down in front of them. Check out the Burn It Down podcast there on YouTube and everything else. I don't do none of the tic-tac, but y'all can do it. Spotify. Just see how unstable these trucks look. See how their Altus, man, that rear end's just kind of weaving and bobbing and weaving. That's just as how unstable this place is. That's the characteristics here at Phoenix. It makes this place kind of an unknown. I mean, I've seen some of the best struggle here. I mean, I've seen some good races, but I've seen some races with like 20-some cautions. Now, I don't want to jinx us tonight, but hey, it can happen. Now, I don't know if it's going to happen here because this is a clean racing league. It's in the name. Clean racing league. Now, as I say that, they're going to have some little cautions now. I didn't jinx everybody. I hope not. Hope everybody's doing okay out there. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody having a good run? Okay. Right now, Mantle's with it. Kenny, right there. Collins has yet to be able to get around. And look at Jacob Grant. He's better move up on the back here. Tatum. About to get a 3-car truck battle right here in a minute. Tatum been eating too many of his brownies. I might have to try one. I might have to find it. I haven't found any in the stores. Maybe they don't sell them in my area. It must be one of those Western things. Let's get up with Tatum and see. Look, do they sell them in the Carolinas? Look how high he is up on that track right now. Collins taking that low line. It's slick coming off that turn though. Real quick. Boogie boogie. This is a track where I will say that maybe tires can help you a little bit. Yeah, track position's really crucial here. But I think, you know, you can kind of get away with a little bit of, what you call it? Right now, Grant trying to hold off the man, Collins. Trying to get around Tatum. Kenny's coming up here in the picture. We're about to have about a 6-7 truck battle here, man. We got Mantle, Altus. Oh, Grant, man, almost ran in the back end there of Tatum. The man walking away is trash right now. He's loving it. Everything he's seeing. Now, the one thing Collins doesn't want to do tonight, folks, and what we got to understand here is he got a penalty last week for getting into Austin Coop. He doesn't want to get into anybody tonight, so he might be a little bit careful. Because I'll have to look on how the penalty system works, but there might be some points implications there. You can see Collins right now. He's still working over Grant's good battle right here. It's for third place. Grant says, Scott, come on down here to the bottom. Some guys like going down there on that apron. Some don't. Whoa! Hang on to it there. Why a little sideways. Woo! That thing kicked out Munner and Wicked. Let Evan Kenny go by. Mantle's going to be on the back door. Back in the back here, Joshua Altus and Scott Simley. Them two guys are battling. Don't count old Scott out. He's got a good long run car. And this track here tonight might favor him a little bit. Oh, caution. Judson Curtis. I just don't feel right saying Judson. It just, that's his name. I ain't gonna mess it up. What happened to him? He just ran into the wall. And then stops on the track. Come on, man. What happened to him? What did he do? Had technical difficulties? That thing just shot right. Huh. He just turned it right and went right in the wall. Okay. Well, we didn't want to see no caution. None. The problem is, never mind. I thought he was in with the best of the best. He's not. Pit stops. Tires will make a difference here tonight. Black screen. Oh, he went black. Okay. So he had some technical difficulties. All right. I had to figure. That's usually what happens when they go sideways like that. Ooh, Trask wins off the battle. Collins beats Grant. Maybe. Ooh, Tatum with a penalty. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. Penalty for Ross Tatum. What a crusher. Man, I want to see some guys up here racing hard. Lost one more position there for Collins. Kind of feel like if we get a lot of cautions, that's going to play into Collins' favor. If it goes really long green flag, you might see guys like Altus and Simley come up through here. Jordan Trask, though, he was quick. See how quick he is on this one. Bunch of Yodas back there behind him. And my Ford guys ain't doing too good. Spinelli doing good in the Ram. Pace truck's in. Trask out front. And about to, long march to the start finish line, by the way. Used to be right here. Then they moved it. Green flag. Oh, look at Jordan Trask get the jump. And Collins comes right with him. Parker knows he's got to get on the attack and get on it quick. And Joshua does too, and he tries. Man, look at that three-wide battle in the back. Battle for the lead. Collins knows on these restarts is when he needs to go. Not able to get it. Here comes Grant. Collins is going to go to the high side. That might be what he needs. Side by side. Yep. Trask gave him the outside. That's all it took. Wow, Parker Collins back to the point. Crusher with the caution. Altus right there. I mean, if Collins wins this race here tonight, and going into next week, he's got a huge cushion. But that's what he's done all season. Big battle for third there. Kenny along with Grant. It's not over with yet. Not over with yet. Altus there. Harding. Mantle. Oh, Scott up to 8. And he's done an outstanding job. Hostler right there. Look at Caleb up 5 spots in ninth. Old Spinelli right there. Look back here at our best of the best. Those two guys are standing right on top of each other. Danny White and Justin Carey. Right now it would be Justin Carey, by the way. You see good old Eric Anderson back there. The little STP machine. He gets about. He's got my logo on there, so it gives him about 5 less horsepower. That's why you don't see him up front a lot. Appreciate him running that though. What's Nathan Brown got on his truck this week? Who knows what he puts on his truck? Oh, he's still got the Fonda Lynn D's. Oh, the hot nut thing. Oh, so he's got the nut truck. All right, I got you. Okay. You never know what he's going to have. There's the Ghost Man. Ghost Athletic. I'll tell you what, Abraham Ghost, what a great guy. Does an outstanding thing, man, for the kids. Love what he does for the kids. Awesome. Where's boss man at? Chris. Get back here riding. Chris says, I'm getting tired. Man, Scoyd had a penalty on with Ross Tatum. Yeah, Tatum had to go back on pit road. That's a crusher. Back up front, it's all Collins. He's got Trask right there on him. But as hard as it is to pass on this place, it's going to be tough for Trask to get back around him. Feel like, Collins wanted to get out in that clean air. And he did. He capitalized right there on the restart. Goes to the little bitty dog leg. Kind of a mini dog leg now. Not as big as it used to be. Here comes Trask. He's trying, though. If he can maybe get Collins out of the groove a little bit. I mean, he does look a lot faster. Get there and bump him a little bit. Boom, boom. Give him the bump. Don't wreck him, but just give him a little bump. Oh, he's going on the inside. Here we go. Battle for the lead. Is Trask going to get it? Oh, what a power move. Collins going to try to go back down. He's going to get a little loose coming off that turn right there. He's going to get the run on the inside here. And squeeze him just a little bit. Not give him as much as he wants. Trying to run him up the track. We'll go way back down the bottom. And what a battle for the lead. Look at Collins drive that thing in a turn. The problem is it's not going to stick. Saw that truck instantly just get tight right there. Whew. What a pass. Here's what I like seeing, man, guys up here battling. Get on him, Jacob. I like it. They be like, yeah, Collins, man, he's running for a championship, but boy, we're running to win. I like this, man. I like it. Race him hard. Race him hard. Evan Kinney right there, too. Look, here comes Grant. This is definitely what Altus and Trask wants to see. He wants to see these guys, man, race these dudes hard. Ooh. Collins goes up the track a little bit. Right there with Grant. There's a battle right here for third. Second. Grant goes down, shooting down the inside. Oh, Collins, hold on to it. Man, I tell you. Listen to your spotter. He ain't clear. Man, I don't want to see anybody wreck, but I do love the hard racing. Meanwhile, this is bringing actually Scott Simley and Altus. We're about to have all four of the championship drivers up here in a minute. For the most part, this is what Collins needs to do. Just ride. There's Altus. There's Simley. Oh, Ricky's having a good run. Caleb. Outstanding for him. And look at them Ram trucks, man. I don't know if y'all like the Ram trucks. I mean, I know in the NASCAR, it's pretty much just the front that's different. Everything else is kind of the same, but still. I still am a Ford man, don't get me wrong. I own a Ram, but still a Ford man. So. Danny White right now falling back a little bit behind. Ross trying to come up through the field there. Justin trying to get that best of the best title. Meanwhile, Trask got back out front. Calm down a little bit for that second place battle, but third place is heating up. Kenny's there trying to get around Grant. That helps out Collins to move away a little bit. You see Altus right there too with Simley. And the more they battle, the more he's able to walk away. Collins, that is. We're getting up here at 56, man. We've been rolling. Get the rolling. Get the doggers rolling. I know, I can't sing, folks. Have fun up here. Hope y'all having fun. Look at the battle right here for Simley and Altus. Them two, man, going at each other. Man, they're like, man, if we can't win a championship, at least we're going to finish second or third. I mean, Scott Simley has made waves. You gotta remember, he came into this thing like, I think, 10th or 8th, something like that. Instantly, man, in like the first, second race, the chase jumped straight up because he had like an awesome finish. He had a win too, by the way. I like to see old Mike Kelly back out here, man. Ain't no missing old Mike. Them two men out here racing, but circumstances, I understand. Right now it's kind of calmed down a little bit. Collins is kind of breathing a little easy there with Grant, with Kenny. Big battles right here with Simley and Altus. Harding. And they went 37 laps. I know they can go a lot more. Probably going to try to split this thing. I don't think they can go all the way. I think they're going to have to make one more pit stop. So when do you make that pit stop? That's going to be the question. Let me out there in the comments. What y'all think? When is the pit stop? Right now, still good race out front. Trask leading it. Everybody kind of being real patient, single file. Joshua kind of moving up a little bit on Kenny. You got Grant right here. Collins still holding second. Trask out front. Everybody just minding their P's and Q's right now. Spinelli right here trying to work over Hostler. Got Matthew Dyer behind them. We'll go back here. Nathan Brown got a little battle going on. Danny White. Danny's trying to keep Curtis, man, close. 'Cause that's the battle. Right now, you see the battle. That's Danny and Nathan. Actually, Ross Tatum's going to go around him. Ross is trying to get back up to the front. Had a very fast machine. Oh, Dusty Martin, hang on to it. We got a little tap, man. Got a little kiss on the back for Murphy. Murphy says, let me get up there, man. There's Gerber. Stevenson. Stevenson looks like he's got bass on his truck. That looks pretty cool. Oh no, he's got dragons. Oh, okay. Wow. Nice. Well, we'll give a shout out. What's Gillian got out here tonight? He got a NASA car. He's out here flying in space. Spaceman. All right. Well, Jordan Trask, he's extended that lead by a second over Collins. Grant just cannot do anything with Collins, who was sitting in second. Meanwhile, he's got his hands full there with Kenny. And Altus is coming up through the field here, too. That's a good little tussle between those two. Kenny trying to dive on the inside. He loses a little momentum. Might open the door up here, man, for Joshua. See Scott back there lingering. You know, you're in the playoffs, you're in the chase. You want to be careful, but you don't want to be too careful. And I think right now Collins, you know, he's got the better hand. He can be a little careful. Altus and him has to be a little aggressive here to get back up to him. Because they don't want to go in the next week last race in a huge hole. And when I say huge hole, I mean like a hole they can't get out of. See him slid. He was able to get around him, get up to 4th. 9 spots. He's a good heavy mover. Justin Carey up 13 though. You see Grant getting up here now. This is good news for Altus. If he can get up here and start harassing Collins a little bit. We're at lap 70 already. And I tell you, it's flying by at this place. Phoenix is, I don't want to say it's a short track, but it's close to being a short track. Let's see. It's a 1 mile track, so I consider 1 mile tracks short tracks. So it looks different. It doesn't look like a 1 mile track, but oh, hang on to it, Grant, man, all the way up on the wall there. Woo, and man, even on the wall, he comes off the wall and still got horsepower. Well, Jacob's like, yeah, let me show you what I got. Oh, Collins pinched a little bit down low. I like it. I like it. Okay, right now, pit stops. Okay. We said that was going to happen, and you know, I think it might be smart. Pit now. Joshua, Collins, Dyer, White, Gerber, all on pit road. Here comes Hostler and Carey. Trask is yet to make a pit stop. I really, you know, once pit stops start, I don't think you want to stay out too much longer because the tires here really crucial, really crucial. Now, I think you want to get the tires and get going. Well, hey, man, old Judson out there, man, had a little problems. Hope he gets his technical difficulty straightened out. That's it, the crap, man. You know, we're in a virtual world. Sometimes you have it. Hey, Kenny right now. Grant out front leading. Kenny right there with him. Well, caution right now, Collins would not like. We got about 12 machines yet to make a pit stop, though. Here's where it gets really interesting because you're going to have trucks on, new tires a lot quicker. Trucks on older tires. Moving and grooving. Okay, some more guys. We got Hardin, Simley, and Ghost. And here comes Grant on pit road. Grass made his pit stop, by the way. Problem is, he's the second behind Collins. He's got those newer tires, though. That might be crude. Well, it's only about 3 laps newer, but hey, that's still helpful. Kenny has yet to make a pit stop, so 7 machines out here yet to make a stop. Old Spinelli. I think there are barrels out here, so watch out. You know, his nickname Spinelli. We don't want to wish no bad luck on him. Old Joe. At the Flyers truck. Yeah, there's barrels right there. He sees them. Tatum still out here. Brown. Look at this mess back here, though. You got lap cars, unlapped cars, guys on old tires, guys on new tires. The first one that made a pit stop is Caleb. Lap 71. As Spinelli's on pit road. You see Collins right there go by him. You can see Jordan Trask right now, so there's 3 machines. Ooh, Trask is able to use those new tires. Look at Caleb. Don't be scared, Caleb. It's costing man's up there, man, running for points. Trask ain't scared. Trask's like, man, get out of the way. I'm coming through. Collins. Looking good. Hopefully got a good set of tires this time. This should be, when we cycle through the pits, this should be the battle for the lead. Trask right now has just been on rails. He needs those bonus points. Bad. Oh, boy. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad. Trask, I think, gave him a little break right there. Now, I'm going to hypothetically say something. Chris is probably going to beat me up over it. If you get a 1X and a warning for getting into somebody and they both got the wall, what if Trask just accidentally gets into Collins? You know, I mean, we're only got 1 race left, so it ain't like, okay, but, you know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not really like saying anything, but I am saying. I mean, don't do it, Trask, but I don't want to wish any bad thing on Collins. I mean, Collins has had a great run. I mean, yeah. I just like bringing up the controversy, you know. Now, look, Trask must be listening to what I'm saying. Good grief, he's going to go up there and do it. He's like, man, Joe's got an idea. I can get up here and bump on him. Boop, 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 boop. Now, Collins can't afford to because he's already got one time. And it could be implications there. And oh, boy, man, Collins got way sideways there. That truck got awful loose. That left the door open for Trask. Kenny's still up here, man. Has yet to make a pit stop. I think he's hoping for a caution. 21 to go. I don't think he can go all the way. I don't believe Kenny can. I don't know. I don't think he can go all the way. I don't think any of these guys up here can go all the way. Tatum, they all pitted that 37-38. I mean, yeah, that's an awful lot. Right on board here with Kenny right fast. See if he's maybe clutching or anything. No, not really. Yeah. Unfortunately, with the trucks, the RPM gauge don't work. It's broke. Sad they went to a digital dash on the trucks. Should have stayed analog. It just gives you that old feel racing. I don't know. That digital stuff, man, just makes it, I don't know, makes it look different. Collins right now is pulling away from Smith. Altus, unfortunately, has got marred back in traffic. Collins is in a good spot right now. If he comes out of here, what he needs. I mean, there is a 20-some second gap between him. Just, I don't know. Let's see. You'd have to go about 65 laps. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, they're 80% fuel. That's close. At some point, though, you're either hoping for a caution or you're just going to try to push it all the way. Let's look at the best of the best right here because that's a race. Carey and White. I mean, look at White right here with him. I mean, those two guys have been on top of each other all race long. Justin right now getting the better of it. That's another little championship going on here. Altus right now, unfortunately, buried in traffic. Oh, and he had a speeding penalty. His pit stop was bad. Wow, man, bad. That's something you can't do. Collins right now in ride mode, I think. Hostler having a good battle here. All right, Brown's on pit road. I do not think these guys can make it all the way. Mantle's on pit road. I think they were just praying for a caution. I really do. Gillian up there hitting the wall. He's about to give him one. Unfortunately, man, the only caution we had, and that's come to a little technical difficulties there with Curtis. Hope he got it figured out, and the leader's on pit road. Yeah. Smith on pit road. Kenny's on pit road. Tatum on pit road. Well, Tatum's not on pit road yet. Oh, man, scored. Got around. Well, no, Charles hasn't pitted yet either. There's only 2 guys that haven't pitted. That's them, Ross Tatum and Van Scoit. I think Collins knows at this point, if he just finishes where he's at, maybe in the top 3, he's coming out of here with a great points night, no matter what. I mean, he comes in here with a 6-point lead. That's over Altus, by the way. He's got a 13 over Hostler, 14 to 16 over Trask and him. I mean, even if they only make up, I don't know, 6 points, he's still walking out of here tonight with a 10-point lead, going into the final race of the season. It's a good night. I mean, obviously he wants even more he can get, like this 3rd place right here. Not quite sure what the lap truck's doing. It's Brown. Downtown Brown. Those newer tires. Go, go, go. Yeah, Kenny's just not going to have enough time to get back up there. It's too far back. 23 seconds. Only 9 laps. But Ross Tatum, it might not be the winning move, but it might end up getting him a good finish. I mean, he's pushing this truck. This is a push. Yeah, he's clutching. Tatum staying out. Tatum is not coming on pit road. Okay. I mean, his last lap was 28.99 to 28.39. If Tatum can maintain that kind of distance, he might steal this one from Trask, and that hurts because Trask really needs this win. Tatum don't care. He's coming out here winning everything. Tatum says, I'm out here to have fun. Although it will help Joshua Altus. Man, what a... I'm going to tell you. Oh, he's on pit road. Couldn't save enough. He was saving, but he just couldn't save enough. The Trask takes the lead. Grant's a little bit too far back, I think. Well, he's got newer tires. Yeah, see, even with the newer tires, he is still not making up ground on Collins. Maybe a little bit. Just a couple hundreds is all. I don't know what the fix is on iRacing. I mean, when you've got 7-lap newer tires, you should be faster than the guy in front of you. More than 0.03 of a second, I'm gonna say. You know, just makes no sense sometimes. I don't know. It really don't. Charles Van Scoit, though, has yet to come on pit road. I think he's coming on now. Huh? I think Van Scoit's probably going to stay out. He's either going to stay out or run out. Stay out or run out. It's going to give him a good finish. If he can hang on to it, it'll give him a good finish. Hostler is going to catch him. The man who's going to capitalize tonight. I mean, obviously Trask, if he stays where he's at and he wins this race, he gets some bonus points. And if Collins right behind him, if anybody he wants to see, man, win this race, it's probably Trask. Because Altus, man, way back here marred in traffic. Unfortunately, a bad pit stop. Back on 11th hurt. Scott Simley's made up a little bit of time. Hostler's made up a little bit of time. But Jordan Trask, yeah, he's going to come out of here and he's got one more time. White flag, one more time here tonight. Trask the man. Down that back stretch. 3 and 4. He's been awesome all night long, and he wins it. Jordan Trask. Collins comes home in second. And Justin Carey is going to hang on and win the best of the best over Danny White. What a finish to the race here tonight. And it's going to set a good one up next week, folks. Next week. Wow. Well, let's bring him up here. Get a word with him. Jacob, join the booth. Guy copy.
What's going on, Joe?
Pretty good. Well, man, I'll tell you what a race tonight. Some good long green flag runs out there. Is anything different you could have done to maybe get up front with them?
Other than driving more aggressive, I guess, is the political and polite term I should use. Then maybe I could have stayed up there a little bit longer, but I guess you got to start being a bull to be able to run up front in some of these races. So I'll start showing the horns a little bit.
Well, yeah, and I mean, also characteristic of Phoenix. You mentioned it earlier how tough it was going to be to pass here. I mean, how crucial was maybe the tires and actually the air out there tonight?
Honestly, the dirty air was the biggest thing. The tires wore out, but as long as you could just maintain your throttle position, then you were good on tire control and not slipping too much. But if you hammered it off, then obviously you're going to spin your right rear and wear it out a little bit more and not be able to get that good run off. A lot of guys were jumping down to third gear, and I was staying in fourth, so I felt like that was helping me in the long run keep my right rear underneath me and being able to hammer it off and defend on that high lane going into 3 and staying up by the wall in 1 and 2. So it was definitely the dirty air that was the deciding factor. If you could just cut somebody's nose off or dip down in front of them, then you could pretty much just ruin their corner.
Hey, definitely, man. I tell you what, you look good tonight. You've been looking good the last couple of weeks. Got one to go. Got anybody you want to thank for a good finish tonight, though?
Yeah, first I'd like to thank Caitlin for allowing me to jump on here and race with you guys and be a part of the broadcast and put on an entertaining race. And it feels good to be out here and being able to qualify on the pole and run back up in the top 5 all race and finish third. It's been a while since I've been able to do that. Joe Spinelli compared me to Kyle Busch, and it definitely feels that way. I used to win and won a championship, and now I'm struggling to even finish in the top 10 some races. So thankful for her, everybody a part of this league, Chris for putting on such an amazing league, you putting on a fantastic broadcast, and all of my teammates over at High Five Racing and Formidable.
Well, there you go. Just Jacob Grant, man, bringing it home, man, tonight, man, in third. We'll bring the man up here, got second. Parker, join the booth, got copy.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Well, I was talking tonight. I said, it looked like tonight was kind of, you're coming in here. You had a little bit of an advantage there. One race left here. I know the championship's on the back of your mind. How was you feeling tonight? I mean, how aggressive did you want to get tonight, and how, maybe how conservative did you get?
Yeah, I definitely wanted to be a little bit aggressive, especially at the start, just starting so deep. And Phoenix is one of those places where it's really, really hard to pass. So definitely aggressive at the start, and then kind of just started to ride and save my tires. Kind of got fortunate with that caution and able to get a little bit of track position off of it and get up to second and take the lead a little bit from Jordan. But he was just in another zip code tonight. I didn't really have anything for him. Just kind of searching all night long, especially in 1 and 2, just trying to find a line that worked, that was quick and also saved tires. Just couldn't seem to find whatever he found. So just kind of battling all night trying to figure out where to go to catch up to him, but tried to hold him off there. And that last green flag run, he come out. I think he pitted like 2 laps later. I tried to hold him off there, but he just had so much more grip than I did, so I couldn't really do anything about it. So congrats to him, well deserved. Yeah, really good points day. Obviously, I'd like to have a win, but I think we'll set ourselves up with a pretty good cushion headed into Kansas, and hopefully we can seal the deal there and get us a championship.
Yeah, no doubt. I know it's on the back of your mind. Like you said, still coming out here with a great points night, nonetheless. And I said before, if there's anybody that you want to probably out of the 4 or 5, you want to see wins, probably with Jordan Trask. Not taking anything away from him, but gain wise on you as far as points, because you go into next week with a pretty good cushion. But man, look strong coming through the field. I know, man. I've seen you do it before. Got anybody you want to thank though for an awesome finish here in second tonight?
Yeah, just all the Only Dads guys for everything they do. Just, again, a great group of guys. Can't thank them enough for all the efforts throughout the week. I just want to thank you guys up in the booth for putting on a great show for us to go back and watch every night. And huge shout out to Chris and all the admins over at CRL for just continuing to make this one of the best leagues on iRacing. It's a privilege to race here with everybody, and really look forward to racing on Monday nights. Huge shout out to my friends and family watching, and my beautiful wife. We announced that we're having a baby girl in October, so shout out to her and all the fun that's going to be. So can't wait for that.
Well, there you go. Congratulations on the baby, man. Congratulations on a good place here tonight. In second place, our Collins.
Thanks, Joe.
There you go. That's Parker. Let's bring this man up here. Jordan, join the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy.
Well, man, I tell you what, just on rails tonight, you had it hooked up. Looked really good out here on the track. What was maybe the winning pace out here for you?
Yeah, this is one track that's always stumped me a bit, and so I put a lot of practice laps into it, and really didn't know what to expect. Put a lot of qualifying practice because I knew track position was going to mean a lot. Managed to start on the front row, and really just managed to have a mistake-free day. Put a lot of effort into it. Had a great race, and man, ecstatic to have my second win of the season here, and maybe even a shot at the championship. Seeing how close it'll be going into next week.
Yeah, going into next week, I mentioned earlier with Collins there, he had still good finish tonight on his end, and not taking anything away from your win because you had a very dominant win. I know on his end, probably seeing you win is better than seeing like Altus and all though, but still, you closed that gap on. I mean, what's going through your mind maybe coming to next week? What do you think you got to do maybe to have a shot at that championship?
Yeah, I mean, I got to win. Straight up. Either he's got to have a wreck or I got to win. So it's a tight one. I think I'll be like 8 or 9 points back. So, I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible, but it's Parker Collins. And if he doesn't have any mistakes, I'm not going to win that championship. So we'll see how it goes. But it's been a great season so far. Unfortunately, I had one incident in the first race of the playoffs, but I've had an immaculate stretch since then. But it's been a lot of fun, and glad to have a nice, fun, clean race today. Yeah,
and you mentioned that you had that one race back to back, and you've been able to fight back and get back up here, get back into contention of things, and looked really well. And tonight, man, just dominating form here at Phoenix on a track that I always say that's kind of just an unknown track. Sometimes you have good races, sometimes bad races, but man, you conquered it tonight, got the win. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, huge thanks to you for the broadcast and everyone at CRL, Chris, Caleb, Joe, Altus, Evan, Abram, everyone who helps put these races together. It's a lot of fun, and looking forward to next week. And thanks to everyone at Alloy who we had some practice sessions and put some time in, and it was a lot of fun running those. And hopefully we can keep this momentum up for next week.
Well, again, congratulations on that win there, Jordan.
Thanks a bunch.
There you go, Jordan Trask. Well, folks, let's look at the unofficial results order here tonight. As Jordan Trask, man, comes out front. Parker Collins, he has a good one there in second. Jacob Grant comes home in third. Charles Van Scoit there finishes out fourth. And not bad, too, by the way, finishing out what he did. Lane Hostler there in the fifth. Caleb Smith coming home sixth. Scott Simley there in the seventh. Matthew Dyer in 8th. Joe Spinelli, a good run there in 9th. Evan Kinney in the 10th. Ricky Harden in 11th. You got Joshua Walters back there in the 12th. Look through the rest of the field, and as we do, again, got to give a shout out there, man, to Justin Curtis, man, winning the best of best over there over Danny White. Congratulations on that, too. Next week, season finale, folks. It will be interesting because now the points are gotten really tight. Collins, though, if he does what he did tonight, next week, could walk out as a champion. Finally, he's been close so many times, and it has eluded him and not been able to get him. But man, it's been interesting, this championship race here so far. And next week, Kansas. We'll see who pulls it out. Clean Racing League, presented by Ghost Athletics, CRL podcast. For myself and everyone, have a good night.